All right, so you're in the middle of an Ayurvedic parasite cleanse and you still aren't seeing the results that you're looking for. And that is because you haven't changed your lifestyle. The lifestyle are the things that you're doing on a day-to-day basis in your daily routine to help promote health. So I'm going to give you a few tips on some things you can do while you're cleansing so that you can actually promote the removal of toxins and, of course, parasites. Okay, first things first, Abhyanga. So Abhyanga is a Ayurvedic self-massage, and it's something that you do obviously for yourself using oils that have herbs. There's different oils for different body types, Vata oil, Kapha oil, and even Pitta oil. Now in the winter time, most of us can actually do really well with Vata oil. Usually it's a combination of sesame oil and a bunch of other oils in them. I'm gonna link some of my favorite oils below. If you don't know if you're Vata, Pitta, or a Kapha body type, I'll also share a link to a dosha quiz that you can take below. You're gonna figure out what is your body type at birth, as well as your current imbalances. And that'll help you to figure out what is the best oil for you to use during your Abhyanga self-massage. So with the self-massage, it's really important to warm the oil. I usually use a pot, like a very small pot. I add some water to it. I put that pot on the stove and add a small little jar with just enough oil in there that I'm going to use for my self-massage. And so let that warm up for about 5 minutes or so. You don't want to overdo it. Make sure you don't put the lid on the pot, because if you do that, the steam is going to condensate and it's going to get into the oil and it's going to dilute the oil. And so it's not going to be only oil, it's going to be oil and water. So make sure you don't cover the pot. And then once that 5 minutes elapses, you can use that oil to massage your body. Now there is a specific way on how to do the massage. We can talk about that in another video, but there's tons of articles online, videos online that you can search up and figure out in the meantime how to do an Abhyanga massage. Next, yoga. So yoga is a sister science to Ayurveda, and the reason why it's a sister science is because it actually really works hand in hand with some of the healing techniques and the healing methodologies that Ayurveda discusses. So if Ayurveda is telling you how to eat, yoga is telling you how to move. So with yoga, some of the things that you can do in the morning to help to awaken the body and help to start moving things through the digestive tract that may have not fully removed the night before is to do some sun salutations. And these are simple poses that really help the back become a little bit more flexible and also work on the obliques a little bit in terms of any digestive things that may be going on the side, working on the kidneys and the liver, as well as stretching out your posture, because your posture is a big part of how well your digestion works. So I'll link below some of my favorite videos for yoga in the morning, really short ones that you can do to awaken the body and just help to move through the digestive process during the parasite cleanse. So obviously we're all breathing. Thankfully we're breathing. We are all alive, right? But breathing techniques are a whole different ball game. So after you've done your morning routine in the bathroom, such as like scraping your tongue and doing oil pulling, brushing your teeth and flossing, it's really a great time for you to do your breathing exercises and meditation. So breathing is something that we all do, but only a small percentage of us actually do it to its highest capacity. So when we breathe for Ayurvedic practices or for cleansing practices, we're really looking to utilize more lung capacity and also bring prana into the different parts of the body, into the organs, and through different pathways that oftentimes not enough oxygen gets to. And what this does is it brings life force to your body. So some of the breathing practices you can do in the morning, you can do something like Nadi Shodhana, or you can just do general belly breathing, which is in through the nose, out through the mouth. There's a bunch of them that you can do. I'll link some of my favorite videos below for you to try out. Following your breathing exercises, you can do meditation. Now you always want to follow up breathing exercises with even at minimum 5 minutes of meditation. Because what happens when you breathe, you actually excite the organs, you excite the body, it lubricates the joints, everything is just more calm. And so this is the perfect time to go into meditation, even if you just have 5 minutes, but up to 15 or 20 minutes. And meditation at this point is really going to help you to heal yourself on a mental level. That's a big part of having parasites, is the mental fog and the anxiety and the just disarray that we have mentally, is because these parasites are sucking up so much of our energy in different parts of the body, most times specifically the gut. And when you breathe and meditate, you help to hone in on that energy and really reclaim what is yours, which is your body and your ability to control your thoughts and to manage your energy throughout the day. Last but not least is walking after eating. So this one, do not sleep on it. I'm telling you, this is the stuff. So you're gonna do your yoga, you're gonna do all those other practices. But if you include this one, I guarantee you, if you do it after every single meal, even for 5 or 10 minutes, you will see a difference in any digestive disturbances that you're dealing with. So that includes bloating, gas, distension of the belly, that includes stomach upset when you eat any and everything, that includes diarrhea, constipation. I guarantee you, because I've seen this myself, walking after eating is something that is done in the Ayurvedic culture and in the Indian culture specifically. Really, the digestive process starts in the mouth, right? As soon as you start to salivate, because you're smelling the food, you're looking at the food, you're technically getting ready to digest. But once that food hits your tongue, you're already digesting because there's saliva, there's digestive juices flowing, and then it's getting ready to go down into the stomach. One of the best times to walk in the day is after your largest meal, which should be lunch, and after your second largest meal, which is dinner, so that when you go to sit down and do your work or do other activities, you feel a little bit more calm, at ease, not bloated, and not uncomfortable. Those are some lifestyle tips that you can include while doing parasite cleansing. Tell me below if you've done any of these and if you've incorporated it so far in your parasite cleanse and what benefits you've seen for yourself. This month, I'm opening up 5 slots for one-on-one coaching to help someone like you that's dealing with digestive issues beyond what these YouTube videos can help you with. So if that's you, click the link below and book a call today.